Yo. Hun, I need a new phone. Can you hook me up?
Yeah. Sure, what are you looking for? AT&T or Sprint?
I don't really know. What was the cheapest?
Well, let's see here. AT&T costs $235.99 for a phone and fee, and $50 per month. Sprint costs $249.99 for a phone and $45 per month.
I don't really know which one is better. How are we supposed to find out?
By making a system of equations, of course. We take both plans and turn them into equations like this. So the AT&T plan would be 50x plus 235.99. For Sprint it would be 45x plus 249.99.
So what do we do now?
We dance. Just kidding. Now we have to solve to find out which one is cheapest, either by graphing, elimination method, or substitution. We can solve by all, but the easiest would be elimination or graphing.
How about we solve it by graphing first?
Okay, so probably the first method you'll see for solving systems of equations will be solving by graphing. First, I'll solve each equation for y equals, so I can graph easily, since I already gave you the equations in y-intercept form. All we have to do is make a chart with all the points, grab my ruler and graph neatly, and look for the intersection. Even if I hadn't noticed the intersection point in the chart, I can certainly see it from the graph. AT&T and Sprint cross at exactly 2.8 months in time, and with the cost being $375.99, which means by the third month you will be paying more for AT&T than Sprint.
Wow. That's so cool. I guess I will be getting Sprint. But before I get my phone, I want you to teach me about the other methods, if that's all right.
Why, sure. I'm glad to help. The idea here is to solve one of the equations for one of the variables, and plug this into the other equation. It does not matter which equation or which variable you pick. There is no right or wrong choice. The answer will be the same, regardless. But some choices may be better than others. For instance, in this case, can you see that it would probably be simplest to solve the second equation for y equals, since there is already a y floating around loose in the middle there? I could solve the first equation for either variable, but I'd get fractions, and solving the second equation for x would also give me fractions. It wouldn't be wrong to make a different choice, but it would probably be more difficult. I'll just solve the second equation for y. Now I'll plug this in, substitute it for y in the first equation, and solve for x. Now I can plug this x minus value back into either equation, and solve for y. But since I already have an expression for y equals, it will be simplest to just plug into this. The first equation is already solved for y, so I'll substitute that into the second equation, and there you have it. The answer is 2.8, 375.99, just like the graphing method. Isn't that amazing?
That is so cool and amazing. Anyways, I'm getting kind of hungry. You wanna go grab some lunch?
Why, sure. Shall we?
Let's go.